Good morning, you guys. Happy Thursday. It's Thursday. Happy Thursday. Hey. Ho. Hey. Ho. It's Thursday. Good morning. How y'all doing? Yesterday was busy off and on. Yesterday, you guys, was the huddle, the team huddle, the meeting, and I was supposed to present 2 slides, and the young lady that was doing the slides before me, I guess she forgot, even though we had training, not training, but like a rehearsal. She forgot, and I went to open my mouth to do the slides, and she just kept on. I was like, okay. I text while we were in the huddle. I sent my supervisor an email. I was like, I'm supposed to be doing that. She was like, yeah. I was like, well, I'm not finna interrupt her. I'm gonna do what she's doing, and she's doing a good job. And I was supposed to do 2 slides and 2 quizzes, but that's cool. She did it, and then she sent me a message later, said, "Oh my God, was I supposed to do?" I was like, "Don't worry about it." I was like, "Thank you. You did a great job." So aside from that, it was pretty busy off and on. It was slow moments, but yeah, it was pretty busy off and on. I missed one of the trainings that I had scheduled for. I missed that. Not sure how. It never came up on my schedule. Everything else did. Whatever. When I got off at 5, I quickly got myself together and got out of here. Let the car warm up a little bit. I did a video for y'all on my way there. I will try to get all that stuff uploaded for you guys today. I did a little video with me going to, I think, Aldi's. Not much. Hopefully I'll be able to, include all of that. I did go all the way. I drove all the way to the plasma place. When I walked in, guys, the line was, I had never seen it that long. And I'm standing there like, oh my God, like by the time they get to me, it's going to be too late to do a physical. And so I asked the girl, something said, just ask. And I did. I said, listen, I have to do a physical. She said, oh no. She said, we done with physical. She said, their systems went down. With the weather, the systems went down, and because of that, and the fact they only have 2 people on the floor, they had to stop the physicals for the evening. I was like, say no more. So I left, but it was a little frustrating because I drove all that way for nothing, and then the weather. It was just getting bad, and I kind of knew. I knew on my way the sky was getting orange. I was like, this may not be a good idea. But yep, I ended up coming back, and I think what frustrated me more was that when I went last week, I told them, I said, okay, I know I need to do a physical. No, you're fine. No, you're fine. The one girl said, yeah, you have to do a physical. Okay. I come on Wednesdays and Friday. And so I came last Friday. I left work early so that I could be prepared for the physical. Get there, they go, oh no, you're fine, no physical. But then when I got ready to go yesterday and I was filling out the thing, it was asking me so many questions. They was asking me the physical questions. I was like, yep, this is a physical. Frustrating, but whatever. I guess I misunderstood the dates, but I went and wasn't able to do it, so I can go back today. I don't know. When I get off, I can go ahead and try and go, and hopefully it will be better. If they have early leave today, obviously I would take it just so that I could get this done. But then it just screws up with my schedule. I prefer Wednesdays and Fridays. If I go today, then it'll be Thursdays and Saturdays. And I honestly did not want to be bothered with doing anything like that on the weekend. But whatever. It happens. So after I left there, I went to Aldi's, went and got some gas. Y'all, when I tell y'all the lightning, you only heard so many boom, but not a lot. I don't mind the thunder as long as it's not too hard. But that lightning, y'all, I was sitting in the car, all of a sudden the sky lit up. It was like this. You know how you have a tree and it's going on like this? I was just sitting in the car going, like, I just knew I was going to get electrocuted or something. I don't like that. I just don't like it. So good. One of the things I got yesterday when I ran to the store was the right creamer. I had about this much of the other creamer. It's in the garbage. I can't do it. It's so horrible, that aftertaste. I did it because I had to, when I had to. But I went and got the right stuff. Okay. So good. Got more whipped cream, bread, cheese, and lunch meat, apple juice, cranberry juice. I think that's all I got. Yeah, I didn't get a whole lot of stuff, just little simple things. Yeah, and I came on home. Well, I went to take money off on my card. The machine was like declined. I'm like, why is it declined? There's money on there. So I used a different machine. Took the money off. And then later when I tried to check my balance to make sure everything was okay before I paid my cable bill, it just wouldn't do anything. So then I turned my phone off and back on. Sometimes that helps because a lot of times it's my phone. The screen is cracked. It was still doing the same thing. So I said, okay, let me try my other phone. I tried my other phone, but I forgot. My other phone is the phone that I allowed Lavelle to use when his was messed up. Right? So it's I think with his chime, he was using my number because I was using the other number, right? So when I tried to go in on the other phone, it didn't work. Okay. I tried to use my tablet. It didn't work. I'm like, what is going on? So when I go back to my phone, I figured, okay, it's my phone because the screen is cracked. Obviously, it's more damaged now than it was before. It's not letting me do anything. So I was like, okay, let me change the phone number. Tried to change the phone number, it wouldn't let me. When I finally got in where I could log in, and it wanted me to answer the puzzles to show that I was human. But again, because the freaking screen is cracked, I couldn't see the puzzles properly. So the ones that looked like they matched, and they really looked like they matched, I clicked on them. I ended up getting locked out. Y'all. And that's what I hate to happen when you check the check. That's why I don't make any changes. I never do. And I'm so mad at myself because I should have just waited and let it do whatever it was going to do and called them and say, listen, my screen is messed up. Can we do this, that, and the other? Instead of trying to fix it myself because it was late. I got locked out. Now my card is on hold. I'm like, I have bills to pay. So I called the lady and I have to, because to them it looks fraudulent. So, which I get. I'm grateful for that. So I had to send copy of my driver's license front and back. Copy of my social security card. Show them a bill. What else did I send? That's it. I think I sent a freaking picture of myself. Oh, I sent a picture of my screen cracked. It's so frustrating. So I gotta wait for them to do what they're gonna do. It could be 24 to 48 hours. In the meantime, I have all my little cash I have is on hold. I can't do nothing with. Talk about frustrated. And talk about frustrated with myself. I can't be frustrated with nobody else. That's their job. I get it. I'm grateful. But damn it, I'm frustrated with myself because I know I gotta get that's what am I waiting on? You know what I'm saying? What am I waiting on? I know I should never. That's why I'm pretty much a creature of habit. I try not to change anything because it's like when you do, something happens, something goes wrong. I'm very leery. They always tell me protect this, protect that, fraudulent. Yeah, y'all want me to send all my personal information over the internet. Oh yes, it's a secure site. Da 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 da. But again, it's not their fault. It's mine. So good. So that's a 7:55. I came to y'all about 7:40 something. I kept waking up throughout the night, as always, right? I got up one time this morning, early, and I was, Chapo, stop, because I'm hearing, like he's scratching. And when I got up to go to the door, I realized that ain't Chapo. It sounded like hailing outside. It was hitting the window. I was like, oh my God. I was like, that ain't Chapo. So I lay back down, and that continued for maybe about a good 10 minutes, and then it was completely silent. I tried to go back to sleep. When I did wake up off and on, I was like, I'm gonna lay back down. And so I finally said, okay, I'm gonna lay back down to 7 o'clock. I'm getting up, and that's what I did. Actually, 6:50 something, I said my prayers, and I got on up and went in the kitchen and dealt with the dishes from yesterday. Made my coffee, got myself together, and here I am. I went ahead and put on clothes except pants. I have on shorts just in case, they say go ahead and leave. You can leave a little bit early, then I will, and go ahead and get that physical done. It is quite frustrating though, because I owe, and I want to pay. So that was my yesterday. Came home, I was really tired. I don't know why I'm so tired lately, but came home, dealt with that, and then laid down and whatever YouTube was on, I kind of watched a lot of people's shorts and stuff. And so I think it was about 11. I was like, okay, Sheena, you gotta lay on down. But my mind was so worked up, like it was like I just had to preoccupy myself. Reading wouldn't help, which I probably should have done. Like I said, I do need to get in my word. I'm saying that all the time. But my mind was just like, dang, so I think by the time I finally, and I was tired, I really was, but I couldn't rest. And then Chime kept emailing, so I was like, oh, maybe if they email me and I'm asleep, they may think it's a fraud or whatever. So, the last email, I was like, they said, we got everything, we'll get back to you. And I was like, okay, let me know, because it's late, I am tired, but I don't want to miss, an email. So I think when I finally decided to try to go to sleep, because at that point my eyes was very heavy, it was about 1 in the morning. It was 1 in the morning, and I was doing that thing you do when you at the club late back in the day, and I got 1, 2, 3, I can sleep for, that type of thing. I was tired. I laid down. I think I went right to sleep, to be honest. But no more. It was like a cat nap. Then I was up again, I was up again. So yeah. I keep looking at that little house for Chapo. It's just so funny. He's constantly in it. He really does like it. But it's funny how he knocks stuff over and he'll lay in it sideways. He just do the weirdest things, y'all. Jeremiah was just complaining this morning. He said, dang cat. I told him when you're not there, shut your door, but he don't listen. So, oh well. Chapo, that's Chapo room as far as he's concerned. And so Chapo goes in there, and Jeremiah said, I can't find none of my earrings. He had his earrings like in the window, and I was like, right, just for Chapo to play with. That's why I said shut your door, and that's exactly what Chapo was doing. He got them earrings, so I guess he was in that windowsill doing what he do, and now he can't find them. They probably all on the floor. You'll find it when you step on them, but you'll find it. But again, if you don't shut the door, that's what's gonna happen. Chapo's in that room. He lays in the bed. He lays in the window, and he chills and he clowns when he wants to, and he knocks over stuff when he wants to. That's Chapo, and you know this, so put stuff up. That's why Chapo's not allowed in my room when I'm not in there. Actually, he's not allowed in my room when I'm working, because he's everywhere. Like, the minute that door open, he jump up and run. I'm like, no, Chapo. And then he's just, like I said, all around the bottom, all around my papers, the cords. I'm like, the copying machine. He's just everywhere. It's like, Chapo, move, And then, he's wrapped around your feet, your leg, playing the leg of the chair. I'm like, boy. You was trying to get stomped on here. I don't want to back up and roll on him, so I just keep the door shut and keep him out. And I feel a little bad about it, but I have to work, and he's just in the way. I was scared last night. I had my door cracked that he was gonna have something fall over on my head. So when I was laying down at one point, I had to put my head over my, just in case he accidentally knocked something off the headboard on top of my head, because he just be everywhere. When you sleep, it's hard to be like when you sleep, and so yeah, that was my day yesterday, y'all. It's a little chill today. I'm really tired. When I was driving yesterday and I was looking at how orange the sky was, and just the way it felt outside, it was like, wow, this would be a good time to go home and just curl up and read the word. Read the word. I was like, yeah, it was just a weird feeling. It was a weird feeling. When I was flipping through YouTube, through the shorts, I came across two different ones, and both were Spanish. And the first girl was a young girl. She was crying, and she was talking about a dream. She dreamed that Jesus came back. She dreamed of the rapture. She's like, he's coming. He's on his way soon. And she, explained her experience. And then as I'm going down, scrolling down, looking at other things, I run across an older lady, and she had a dream. God is coming. Jesus is coming. And, she explained her experience, And they both were like, he's coming, soon. And I tell y'all, just, God is good. He's amazing. I do believe. I do trust. I do have faith. And my issues and problems are not God. My issues and problems are myself. I believe in God. I believe in the Son of God. I believe the three are one, the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. I trust and I believe. I really do. And I am so grateful that I am one that believes. I'm grateful that I was raised in the church. A lot of people say, oh, you only believe because you, not necessarily. You have people that went to church and they don't believe or they don't understand. What I do, and I can't even explain it. And I think it's because I was just meant to, and I'm grateful for that. I really am. I don't want to spend eternity in hell. My soul, I don't. I don't want to go to hell. I want to live forever, in heaven, happy, no food, no this, no that, no pain. No, none of what's going on here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never, ever, and I say that all the time, want to be asked to be rich. If the Lord will so happen to bless me to be, then I will accept it. But I just want to be comfortable, and I want to be happy and content. And I want those that I care about to be happy. I want, people to be happy. It sucks that a lot of times all I'm talking about is the bad things that's happening, and I just don't want to, but it's just all around. Like when I was on YouTube yesterday, a young lady gave a guy a ride, a young guy, 17 I believe it was. She was on her way to pick up her child from daycare, and she gave this young man a ride. He kills her, shoots her in the head on the way to pick up her baby from daycare. What was the reason behind that? There was no, it just nonsense. It just, what? Why? You know? And her 2-year-old son, like, his mommy is gone. Like, being kind. You know, and y'all hear me say all the time, be kind. I say be kind, but I also say be mindful, be wise. And it's hard because if you could be not helping someone that really truly needs help, and then you could be helping someone that is a snake, a monster, a demon. You know, so it's so tough. And it's scary because there really are people out there in need, and it's just so hard. And it really hurts my soul because I don't ever want to be one that don't help somebody because I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? You know, because it would hurt my heart knowing that I walked away or I didn't try to help someone who really, really needed help. You know, who really needed help. Oh, God, it's just the thought. I don't ever want to be that person. I really don't. You don't know what a person going through, regardless of what they look like on the outside or what you think. You never truly, honestly know what is going on in a person's life, in their heart, in their soul, in their mind. You know, and your kindness may help them live another day or so. Your kindness might change their whole perspective on life. You know, your lack of kindness may cause that person to want to take their lives. You know, you just never know. Chapo, he on his way. Oh wait, my room door open. So if Jeremiah's room door shut, he's gonna go to mine. Chapo. But yeah, guys, I just pray and ask that the Lord help me to do the right things, you know, to make the right decisions, because just as easy it is to make the right, it's just as easy to make the wrong. And I don't want to make the wrong decisions, regardless of what that is. It's 8:07 right now. I'm going to go ahead and log off. You guys have an amazing Thursday. Remember to treat people the way you would expect to be treated, or better. Treat people the way Jesus would. And expect great things, y'all. I'm expecting great things to happen to me, through me, and for me. All the negative, all the bad things, all the let me downs, I'm expecting even better things to happen. I keep blinking because my eyes feel like I have concrete, not sand, not rocks, but concrete, bits and pieces of concrete over in them. So, jeez, I think today I'm going to take my contacts out again and just let them sit for a while. I do believe I need to get some more. Oh, and I think I have to redo my eye program or whatever with America's Best. Y'all, it's just constantly something that needs to be done. It's just constantly something. Anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Have an amazing day today, okay? Have an amazing day today. Bye now. Hey guys, so it's Thursday afternoon, 12 o'clock. I was allowed VTO. I went ahead and took it only because I wasn't able to donate yesterday. So I figured this is perfect. I'll go and get that out the way. Oh yeah, this weather is crazy. my time, being careful, paying attention, so that I can get to and from my destination swiftly and safely. I'll go ahead and put more gas in the car out there, which is what I should have done yesterday. It's a little cheaper out, there than it is out here. Because the gas I put in the car yesterday really didn't mean nothing. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put some more gas in the car. Y'all, it's actually beautiful out. It's very rainy, yes, but it's beautiful out. It's not cold. It's actually beautiful. So when I get back, this boy almost slid with this bike. Looks like you know what he's doing though. When I get back though, today Thursday, I'm just gonna relax. Since I'm going today, my next day to donate will be this Saturday, and that's if I choose not to skip it. If I choose to say, you know what, I don't want to deal with Saturdays, and I skip it, I can go Sunday, which I don't want to do. So then that means if I want to wait and do it next week, that means I would have to either do it Monday of next week. I would have to change my days to Mondays or Tuesdays. I really like Wednesdays and Fridays, but you know what? If it's gonna be changed now to Thursday because I'm going today, then I need to decide, because I really like having my weekends. But if I miss the second donation this week, then that's $70 gone, for this week. It's $140 a week. If you go both days, 70. If I miss one day this week, then that's 70 gone. That I can use, toward bills or whatever, so I'm really gonna have to decide what I want to do, because I hate I hate waiting. I don't know, I guess I feel like Wednesdays and Fridays are the best, the beginning and the end of the week is the best times to go, but whatever, we'll see what happens. So anyway, I'm gonna pay attention, you guys. Have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye now. Now this boy walking down the street, right? He got on a hoodie, he got on a mask to cover his face, you can see his eyes, pants fall, hanging down, and a bat. Now when you see somebody like that and you're thinking he don't dress like he going to play baseball, you know what I'm saying? It's so hard to stereotype when you see that. Yes, there's a possibility that young man is on his way to play baseball somewhere. That's a strong possibility. But looking at how he is dressed and carrying himself, it makes you wonder. I mean, dang, what is he finna do with that bat? What is they finna do? Is he finna, what type of whatever are they finna get into, Things like that come across your mind when you see stuff like that, especially with, his pants, the way they sagging off to the point. How when guys wear their pants all down their butt and they can't even walk right because of how their pants are fitting on their body like that, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he's up to no good, it doesn't, but I get how people would assume, if you carry yourself a certain way, they would assume that you're up to no good, but guess what? You got people out here in the world that are just as nice and polite and sweet. You would never expect nothing but rainbows and unicorns. You know what I'm saying? Until they show you different. Until they do something crazy. Then you sit up going, oh, but Junior has always been so sweet and so kind. Oh my God. Every time Junior passed gas, it smelled like daisies. And then Junior on the news for slicing somebody's throat open because they looked at him sideways. Like, you just never know, y'all. I just had to share that because I was like, this boy got a bat. Where he going? Should I move? Because you never know. People are doing things just randomly. You just never know. Y'all didn't stop. A minute ago it was pouring down. and it was a little dark. Now they got brighter and the rain slowed. But yeah, you never know. You know, he could have been doing something random. He could have been walking around with his bat, and somebody could have said, you know, because he went in his pocket and grabbed his phone. Somebody could have said, "Now go." They could be initiating him into a gang, and he was supposed to maybe just smash some cars. You know, you don't know, or people in the head with the bat. You just never know, and that's so crazy that. The way the world is nowadays, you always doing this, you know, you always looking over your shoulder, you always second guessing, and you know, it's just crazy, y'all. Pray. We all need prayer. This world we need prayer, right? We need prayer. Anyway, talk to you guys later.